Hi, this is my blog post for Proposing the Future, our last blog post of the class. Um, so honestly, I feel like I could go on and on about policies and children in the media. Um, I feel like there's just so much that can be changed, but something that I do want to focus on is children and health and how they're advertised certain foods in the media. So my policy for this blog post will be regarding that. I personally don't think that junk food should be advertised to children at all. But because that's a little unrealistic, I would say that there should be a policy that states that children can't be advertised junk food with the use of like characters or recognizable people. And regarding health also, I think that there should be a policy that states that there needs to be a 1-to-1 ratio between junk food commercials and healthy food commercials. So for every junk food commercial shown, there should also be a healthy one shown. And in the commercials, I think that they should have the same premise, such as like people love these foods and have fun with them, and that they're both like yummy and stuff like that. And the characters and recognizable people policy that I just mentioned, I feel like might be a little unrealistic. Because that's what marketers do, that's what companies do right now to get people or kids to buy their products and parents to buy their products, is they use these characters and people that kids recognize. So I feel like that'd be a little tougher policy to pass. But regarding the 1-to-1 ratio of commercials, I think that it's a little more realistic and something that could actually happen. And I do actually think that this policy could be something that is passed. I think that health is a serious issue right now and a serious topic right now. And I feel that if this were a real policy, that it could potentially get passed by Congress and signed over to the president. And another reason that I believe so, as far as government side of things, is because Michelle Obama is extremely involved in getting kids physically active, and she is really trying to do a whole lot with decreasing obesity in that way, so I feel like that could help as well. And because there are so much more junk food products that kids can be advertised to and a lot less healthy ones, I feel like I would also consider a policy that states something along the lines of junk food commercials have to have some type of healthy food to go along with that product. So they may not need to be selling that healthy food, but having it in the commercial. So for example, sugary cereals, if a kid is sitting down at a table for breakfast eating this super sugary cereal that really doesn't have a whole lot of nutritional value to it, they're eating an apple or a banana or something like that, and maybe drinking something healthy as well, just to kind of balance out the unhealthy, poor nutritional food and having some type of good nutritional food with it. So basically with these little policies that I'm proposing, I think that there really ultimately should be a balance between junk food and healthy food. And in the reading, it says that advertisers are also admonished not to advertise products that pose safety risks to them. So for example, drugs, dietary supplements, alcohol, and products labeled keep out of reach of children. So ultimately with this policy that I would be proposing, the 1-to-1 ratio one, I think it would be great to have the ultimate goal be that junk food falls into the category of things that pose safety risks to children. And I know that seems a little far-fetched and probably you're probably well, that's kind of dumb, but people have food addictions. That's a real thing, and junk food can be just as serious as a harm to the body as alcohol, and because of obesity being one of the not number one, but one of the leading deaths in America, that it's so many people are obese right now, and so many people are not paying attention to what they eat and aren't really understanding, nutrition and stuff like that. And kids are just being advertised junk food over and over and over again. So they're basically being told that this healthy food is good for you. So that would be the whole ultimate goal of my policy, is to have junk food fall into the category of something that's really shouldn't be advertised to kids at all. Because like I said, I think based on the readings we've done and just studies that I've seen, the advertising of junk food is definitely, I feel like, and based on the readings and stuff, is one of the factors of why children, eat the way they do and want the food they want and stuff like that. So, yeah, that is my policy for the Proposing the Future blog.